Hi guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to create a gas stove with three burners. Okay, I think you guys have seen before in this thumbnail itself. So we are going to create that part. Okay, so we are going to create only two parts here as an entire part with a burner, and then on the top of the burner we will have a stand, right? So for that only we need to do some separate part for that. Okay, so here we are going to do two parts. So I'm just going to set the working directory before we get into creating our parts, right? So new folder, and I'm just going to rename it as gas stove underscore three underscore burners. So this will be my working directory. Okay. So then let's click on new and unclick the default template, and let's rename it as sorry stove main part. Okay, so this will be the main part of this entire model. Okay, so I'm gonna spot solid ABS. Okay, good. So now here I'm just going to start my sketch in my front plane. So let's go for the sketch and let's go for the sketch view. So here I'm just going to draw a center rectangle with a total width of 300 plus 300 plus 120. Okay, so because why I am entering this based on the 300, 300, 120 means like I have measured the original gas stove, and I have noted all the dimension which are all present in that stove, and then I'm just creating this by noting by having a view on the dimension. Okay, so that I'm just I have noted everything on the centimeter, so I just need to change everything into like, so it may take some time for me. Okay, I'm sorry, really sorry for that. Okay, so this will be 300 plus 75. Okay, so this is the top view of our gas stove. Okay, so either you can use this from the top view, but anyway, like I have gone with the front sketch, right? So yeah, this is like a kind of practice session, so this will never impact anything for us. Okay, so this is just for the view. If you go for the front view, this will be front view just for now. When you close this, and if you go for the front view, okay, like yeah, you can able to see that this is a kind of top view, right? But for view to the front, we need to go for the top view so that we can able to view this entire stuff. So anyway, like I don't want to change anything to this. So anyway, like we have entire dimensions here, so let's go for the extrude. So I'm just going to extrude this on the symmetric extrude. Let's go on with the shading with edges, and this extrude length is of 10 mm. Okay, so we have completed our first part. Let's go for the standard orientation. So this will be our front view, right? So yeah, here at the all these edges I want to add some round features for let's let's click on let's click here. Okay, now all the edges has been selected because I have clicked with this right click. Once you click on right click, then you need to click the left click mouse here suddenly. So then all the edges which are all aligned to this, everything will be selected. Okay, so this radius will be 10. Okay, so this will be a little round feature, right? So anyway, like we need to add round feature for these two also, like we will do that later. Okay, so on the back side, I'm just going to sketch on the back face. Let's go for the sketch and the sketch view. So here, before that, I just want to draw a center rectangle up to this height and then this distance value. Okay, anyway, it got coincidence to this line, right? So I'm just want to sorry, offset loop all these. I just want to offset all this towards minus 10 towards inside. Okay, so let's close all this and let's delete these lines, like the projected lines which we have created a center rectangle, right? So we don't want this anymore, we just created this for the reference only. Okay, so we have completed our sketch. So then I just want to create one more rectangle. Anyway, like we can take offset of this also. Okay, let's go for the loop, select this entire part, and this will be minus I think this will be 20, but I'm not sure. Let's check. Yeah, 20 is fine, so let's click on OK. And now I just want to extrude this. So this extrude height, like this will be let's go for the, okay, sorry, like I said before, this will be moved for the, let's go for the this view. So I think this 40 is fine for me, but I have measured a value of 50. Anyway, it looks really big, right? Okay, we can go for the 50 itself. Okay, it's fine. So the next thing here is I need to create some shell feature for this, because inside this will be hollow feature. So shell, this face, control key, press select this face, control this face, control this face. Okay, so the thickness will be a 5, and then let's click on OK. So now you can able to see this has got a kind of rip feature, right? So this looks really good now. So yeah, we'll go on building for the next features. Okay, so for the next thing is I need to create a stand for this. So let me just go for the extrude on the surface. So here I'm just going to draw a circle, yeah, like this. So this will be 23. So let's go for the dimensions, like from here till here this will be 23 divided by 2, and from here till here this will be also 23 divided by 2. Okay, so now our circle is got placed here, so let's click on OK. And now I just want to extrude this to a length of 4, I think so. Oh, sorry, this will be centimeter. So for the mm we need to convert it as a 40. Okay, so then I need to add some taper features here. So the taper angle will be 5. Okay, okay, it looks really good now. So the next thing is, like, I need this extrude to be mirrored on this side. Okay, and then I need this two to be mirrored on the opposite side like this. Okay, so now we have created the stand for all these 4 edges, and it looks really good, right? So the next thing is I need to create a whole feature here. So for this I'm just going to select the surface. Let's directly go for the extrude, and let's go for the sketch view. So here I'm just going to draw a circle like this, and another circle with the equal constraints, and another circle with the equal constraints. So this diameter value, that will be I think this will be 170. Yep, it looks good, right? 170. On the dimensioning, like from here till here, this will be, sorry, this will be centimeter, so 120. And from here till here this will also 120. And for the dimension, like from here till here, we need to change this to 120. And I think this will be same, because this is a kind of vertical alignment, so 120. Good. And for the top, yeah, we just want to set a dimension only for this, so this will be 120 again. Okay, so let's click on OK here, and I just want to flip the direction. So the extrude length for this, I think this will be very minimum, like 2. Okay, okay, anyway, like we have completed this. So for the next thing is I need to create one more extrude on this. Let's go for the extrude, and let's go for the sketch view. So here I'm just going to draw a circle with the same center point up to this reference, one circle, and another circle like this. So this radius, yeah, sorry, this diameter value, um, okay, so I think that will be 170, right? So I think this will be 180. Okay, yep, or else let's go for the 190. Okay, I think 185. We will freeze here. Okay, so yep, I need to do this for all these circles like this. Sorry, one at this reference, and yeah, let's make equal constraints a little bit later. Okay, Okay, so equal this one, sorry, this one. Okay, sorry, I selected it multiple times, like this one and this one and this one also. Okay, so let's click on OK, and I need this extrude length to be a value of, I think this will be 3. Okay, it looks fine, and I think I'm good enough with this dimensions here. Or else let's go for the edit. I need to change this for 190 itself. It will have some good view. Okay, like anyway we have completed this, right? So the next thing here is we need to create one more extrude on this face. Okay, so for this I have to create a hole for the burner. So let's click on the surface and let's go for the extrude and let's go for the sketch view. So let me just take a reference for all these to find out the center point. Okay, so here I'm just going to draw a circle, like, yeah, with a diameter value of 70. I think this will be 77. Okay, one more circle here with equal constraints. Okay, and this will be towards downwards, and this will be anyway, this will be through all extrude, right? Okay. Okay, so the next thing here is we need to create our burner. Okay, so for the burner, like, we need a plane to sketch on this space, right? So let's go for the plane. Let's select this plane, control key, let's select this axis, and the rotation, we don't want any kind of rotation, so let's enter an angle of 0 here, and let's click on OK. Now you can able to see that new plane is got created on this axis, right? So let's go for the plane and let's check whether the direction is towards front side. Okay, this will be like this direction. Okay, and let's go for the sketch and let's go for the sketch view. So here I need to take this reference, like this particular line, and on the opposite side we don't want it. Okay, anyway, let's select this also. So on this, like, I just want to draw a corner rectangle like this. Okay, so from this plane to this, like, yeah, let's go for the dimensions, like from here till here. Okay, we need a separate dimension here, so this will be I think this will be 13. Okay, it touches the surface, or else let's go for the 15 itself. Okay, so this entire length, like, this will be 20 plus, sorry, plus 15. Okay, so yep, I think we need to adjust this distance value, right? Before that, let me add a fillet, like, for this and this. So this radius will be 10. Okay, so now let's delete this particular segment, and now we can able to adjust this length to be 35, and dimensioning for this will be 25. Anyway, good. So the next thing here is I just want to draw one more line like this, and then this distance will be 2, and then a slanted line, like from here till here. Like, we have completed our sketch, right? So I think this is fine. Okay, so let's draw a center line like this, and let's click on OK, and then let's go for the revolve. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's click on OK, and I just need this particular revolve tool on the opposite side also. Okay, so let's go for the mirror, select the center plane like this, and then OK. So the next thing is we need to do the same thing here also. Okay, so for this, yeah, I just want to create one more plane on this axis, right? So for that, let me just go for the plane, take this plane as a reference, control key plus this axis rotation as 0. Okay, and then I forgot to change the direction. Okay, yeah, this side, so will be fine. So let's directly go for the sketch view. Okay, so let's take a reference on this close. Okay, so the next thing is like we need to repeat everything which we have done before. Okay, so like this, and yeah, anyway, like dimensions like from here till here. Yeah, so this will be 15 and this will be 20 plus 15. Then yeah, let's add a fillet here. This will be 10 and this will be 35, and let's check if this is 25 or not. Okay, 25. So then we can able to delete this. Okay, so then let's draw a line, and this will be 2, and let's draw a line, a slanted line like this. Okay, now we need to draw a center line like this, and then let's directly go for the revolve. Okay, so we have created a burner for all these, and then we need to edit some small changes on this burner. Okay, so we will do that later on. So before that, I need to create some rip feature for this burner, because as you can see here, this rip feature is got floating here because there is no supporting access for this thing, right? As you can see in this view, we may have gap around this burner. So then how this burner has been placed here? Okay, so for that we need to create a rib here. So let's go for the sketch on this. We may have some sectional view here. So here I just want to take a reference on this and for this, and let's go for the line at this midpoint. Yeah, from here till like this. Okay, so this will be 30 and this will be 135. Like let's have some rounded value. Okay, so let's click on OK, and let's directly go for the sweep, sketch, and then the sketch view. So here I'm just going to draw a circle with a radius of I don't know the exact values. Let's go for the 10. I think this looks really good, right? Yeah. Okay, so merge ends to have a good face here. Okay, and then for here also. Okay, so I just want to mirror. I think I just want to pattern all these towards all the four sides. So let's go for the pattern and axis pattern axis like this, and this will be 4 equally spaced, and then let's see. Okay, now it looks really good, right? So we have to do this for these three things. Okay, for the balance two. So for that, um, sketch to pattern. Okay, I don't know why this thing is got selected. Okay, sketch to this pattern. I think, yep. Mirror towards this plane, and okay. So we need to do for this also. So let's select this plane, sketch view, have a sectional view here, and let's take a reference for this. Let's draw a line like this and like this. So this will be 20. Okay, so this will be 135. I think this is 20, right? Yeah, I think I got a little collapsed here. Okay, 20. Yeah, let me just go and check for the one more time because I'm not sure whether this is 20 or not. Yeah, like I said before, like this will be 30. Okay, so 30. Okay, so now let's go for the sweep, sketch, and sketch view. So let's draw yeah, a circle like this, and this will be 10. Okay, okay, so sorry, I have forgot to add a feature of uh, merge ends here. So merge ends, okay. So now I just want to pattern it all towards axis. This axis 4 equally spaced, okay. So we got created our rib feature to place this burner, right? So the next thing here is we need to create a hole feature for this burner, okay? Because as you can see, there is no hole on this burner. So let's select this, extrude, go for the sketch view. So here, let me just take a reference on this and for this also, okay? So let's draw a circle like this. So this will be 25, okay? And then I need to flip this towards backside up to the next surface like this, okay. So let's mirror this towards the other side, okay. And then we need to do the same for this. So for this single burner, like we can do everything by using this mirror. For the central, like it will be different, it will be difficult, right? So we can't able to mirror this. We have to do separately for all these things for this burner also, okay. So that's the only thing which is complicated in this part. So this will be 25, okay. Flip the direction to next to the surface, okay. So we have completed the whole feature here, and then I need to add some couple of round for all these rounds, okay. So for this and for this, so the round value will be, I think this will be 3, or let's go for the 4, okay. 4 is fine. So the next thing is like we need to create some couple of round features, like a whole features here, okay. So let me just go for the extrude sketch view, and I'm just going to place a circle on this reference, okay. I think this will be fine. 2.5, okay. Let's have some rounded value, 2.5, or else let's go for 3, okay. And I'm just going to flip the direction to depth of 5, okay. So let's pattern it as a axis pattern. Select this axis, and let's have an enter of a value of 30, 30 numbers equally spaced, okay. Okay, it looks good, right? So I just want to mirror all these on the other side. So yeah, the next thing here is like we need to do the same for this also. So let's speed it up, right? We'll do faster this time. Close circle like this, and this will be 3, okay. Flip the direction as a depth of 5, okay. Pattern it as an axis pattern. Select this axis and the numbers as 30 equally spaced, okay. And the next thing here is like we need to create um, one more whole feature for this also, but for this like we can't able to sketch on this circular face, right? So for that I'm just going to create a new plane, like this plane towards the top like this, okay. And let's go for the extrude on the new plane. Let's go for the sketch view. So here I'm just going to draw a circle in this reference itself, okay, like this. And this will be the same as 3, and the extrude length that will be different, right? So let's drag it like this. So let's have a value of I don't know exact value, so let's go for the 40 itself, so that doesn't matters, right? Remove material, okay. Pattern as an axis pattern, this, and this will be somewhat like 50. I don't know, let's check that looks good or not. I think this is fine, but we need to reduce the pattern value here. Like I think 45. Oops, sorry, 45. Yep, I think this is fine. So let's mirror all this on the other side also. Okay, and then we need to do the same on this face also. So let's go for the extrude sketch view, and for the reference let's have this as a reference. Let's draw a circle like this will be 3. Okay, extrude, flip the direction, remove material, and this will be 37, I think so. Yeah, 37. And pattern as a axis pattern around this axis, and this will be 45, equally spaced. Okay, okay, now it looks exactly like a real gas burner, right? So the next thing, what else do we need to create here is, mm, yep, I think like we need to create two holes for this for placing this burner stand. Okay, so let's go for the extrude sketch view here. Let me just take this as a reference, and let's draw a constructive circle like this. And I need to check this like 1 minute guys, like I need to check this value. Like I have took some separate dimensions for this um, inner stand, like inner burner. So we need to create a hole for placing that particular burner stand inside this. So that distance, like for that dimension, it will be like different, right? So 150 divided by 2, okay, and 160 divided by 2. Okay, fine. So this will be 155 divided by 2. Okay, so let's create circles like this, and this will be 4. Okay, oops, sorry, like I need to create one more sketch on the opposite side itself. Okay, equal constraints, and for all these, okay, so let's go for the constructive mode, equal to this and equal to this. Normal circle like this, equal constraints, and for the bottom equal, equal. Okay, so I just want to extrude this anyway, like we need to flip this as a remove material feature like this, and let's enter a value of yeah, I think 5 is good. Like you need to check whether it's got increasing in this 6, 7, or let's go for 10. Okay, it got interfered with this part. Okay, so let's have a round value of 5. 5 is fine for me. Okay, so then let's click on OK. Like we have created a whole feature for that. Okay, so we can so before creating that stand, so that will be a very complicated part here. So before that I need to create add some more feature on this. Okay, for the back side we need to create a hole for inserting a pipe from the cylinder, right? So I'm just going to move on with my own dimensions, so flip the direction. Okay, fine. Anyway, this will be a remove material feature, right? And yeah, like I said before, like we need to create round feature for this also. So round for this. I think 4 is fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I can edit this. Let's go for the 2. 10 will be very high. Yeah, I know. So I don't know the exact value for this. Okay, let's go for 3. Anyway, like it will have um some round features here. Okay. Yep. 4, 5 will be full round feature here, or else let's, yeah, even I like this full round feature here. Yeah, it looks good, right? So the next thing here is like we need to create a- like adjusting the flame, right? So I don't know the exact name for that. So for adjusting the flame we will use some sort of key here, right? So we need to create that sketch. So let's have all these datum planes. So let's go for the sketch view. So let me just take on this and on this, anyway like it will have some reference, and for this. So we need to find the center point for this, so let me just take a reference on this and a constructive line at this midpoint to this. Okay, so we can directly draw a couple of circles here. Let me just have a dimension for this, right? So this will be 40. So now we can able to use equal constraints here. 40, good. So I need this extrude length. Yeah, so this extrude length will be value of 0.5. Okay, sorry, this would be 5. So 0.5 is like a centimeter value that I have measured. Okay, 5, and I think this is very too big, I think so. So let's reduce this value. Yeah, I need to reduce this to 35. I think this will have some good look here. 35. Yeah, okay. So let's select this surface and let's go for the sketch view. Here also I just want to take the center point here as a reference, and then here I need to add a center rectangle like this. So this will be 20, and sorry, yeah, this height will be 10, or okay, sorry, like this will be 27, but anyway like this will be interfering like this, 27 of 10. So let's draw a rectangle equal with equal constraints here, and for here also. Okay, so now I need to extrude this um, to a extrude value of 15. Okay, so then I just want to have some couple of round features here. So let's go for the round, and for this, and for this. Okay, so let's have a value of 3, and for this, and for this, and for, let's click right click here, select all, and anyway like it, everything is got selected. Okay, I think there will be some regeneration feature here. So let's cancel this one more time and let's regenerate our part, because we have created many components here, so that will confuse everything. Okay, so let's go by one here. Okay, so for this, and for this, and for this, for this, and yeah, for this, for this. Okay, so we got created our round features here. So the next thing here is I need to create some chamfer, like yeah, this will be corner chamfer for this corner. Yeah, I think I don't want to yeah, this will be 3 3 3. Okay, like I don't want to use this. Okay, or else like we may have some round features for this, and this, and for this also. Let's check whether this have a good view or not, or else like we can skip this round part here, because I have seen that some round features there, but I doesn't noticed about this exact dimension. Okay, so I think this is fine. Okay, so let's select all these edges. This, and this, everything here. This edge, this edge. First of all, the 4 corners, and then the top 4 corners here. Okay. Okay, so we have created a. So now we may have some round features like separate components. When you go for shading with reflection, it may have some good surface view here, like you can able to see this, right? This will have some good view, like when we give some exact appearance color for this. Okay, so the next thing here is like I have completed everything, but I just want to add some text here. Okay, so text sketch view, yeah, like this. So I'm just going to type my channel, our channel name. Okay, Creo classes, and the font will be mm, yeah, I think I like this font. Okay, so let's click on OK, and let's go for the rotate on tree size. Let's rotate this part first of all towards horizontal, and now let's reduce this. Okay, this. Okay, I think this is straight. I don't know why this is got some little cross feature here. Yeah, okay, I think the size is good, or else let's increase by our own. Okay, so um we need to place this towards center, right? Creo classes, yeah. Okay, I think this is like from here till here, or else let's go for the dimension, like yeah, from here, from here till here, and from here. Okay, anyway, like we can't able to select this, right? Or else let's measure this entire thing, like this will be 181.36, so this will be 181.3, sorry, 36 divided by 2, so that will be the center point here. Okay, so let's go for the extrude, and this will be like very minimum extrude. For the text I will use very minimum extrude for this. Flip the direction, let's have a value of 2. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it looks good, right? Or else I think this will be very big, so let's have a value of 1. Okay, okay, it looks good, right? So the next thing is here, if you want to add any logo for this, like I forgot to add this logo, go for the sketch palette, shapes, stars, and a tip star on this side. Close, and let's adjust this size. Let's place it here. Okay, extrude this, so this will be the same as 0.1. Okay, I think we have entered a value of 1 for this, right? Yeah, let's go for this, and I think 0.5, and we need to change for this extrude also as 0.5, sorry, 5. Okay, now I can able to mirror this towards the other side. Instead of spending time on this, we can just use the mirror tool here. So the next thing is like I have completed everything on this part, so we can directly move on forward for the next part here. Okay, so let me just save this part. Let's check this has got placed on my current working directory, and let's go for the new part. And for the next part here is, this is burner underscore stand stand. Okay, good. So here the unit as minus spot solid ABS. Let's go for the full view. So here I'm just going to start my sketch on the top sketch here. Okay, so let's draw two circles, like a concentric circle like this. So the inner dia, like it will be 150, and outer dia it will be 160. Okay, and extrude this to a value of 5 as a symmetric extrude. Okay, so the next thing here is I need to create the extruded part here, because on the previous part we have created a hole, right? So for this we need to create um, the extruded part for inserting that hole, right? So this radius, so that will be 155 divided by 2. So the circle dia, like we have entered a value of 4 as a diameter, right? 4. Okay, and one more circle on the opposite side, that will be equal. Okay, and I just need this extrude length to be a value of 5, and then let's say okay here. Okay, so the next thing is like I need to create some feature first for placing the vessels on the stove, right? So for this I need to have a reference on this circular edge. Close this. Let's have some good view here. Okay, and then one more reference. Sorry, I forgot about this, to place on this stuff. Okay, so here I'm just going to draw a line like this, and one more line towards top, and line like this, and top equal to this line, and then one more line like this, and this will be like somewhat bigger. Okay, so let's go for the dimensioning. So for this dimensioning, yeah, click here. So this distance, like this will be 10. Okay, and this entire length, like this will be 30. Okay, so this will be 10. So this will be 20, and I think this will be 40. Yeah, 40, and this will be 12, and this. Oh, okay, so for this, like yeah, from here till this point, so this will be 40. Okay, so let's draw a slanted line up to this, and from this line, from the midpoint, um yeah, I don't know the exact length, or yeah, for this let's draw a constructive line like this, and a normal line from here till this constructive edge. Okay, so now let's delete the unwanted segments, and now we can see that we have completed our sketch, right? So this looks like a simple thing, but we need to have some good view on this dimension so that it will be very easy. Okay, so yeah, let's go click on OK, and let's go for the extrude. So this will be symmetric extrude, and this extrude will be 0.5. Oops, sorry, that is a centimeter. So for this, I think 4 or 5, like 4 is fine. Okay, so now I just want to pattern all this as a axis pattern here. Yeah, okay, 4 equally spaced. Okay, so this is the stand where we are going to place on our thing, right? Okay, sorry, before the pattern I need to add some round features for this. So for this, for this, for this, and for this, so for this we don't want any round feature here, and for this, and for this also. Okay, so this round value as 5, and then let's say okay here. So now let's group these two, and let's go for the pattern, and as axis pattern select this axis, equally spaced 4 numbers. Okay, good. So anyway, like we have completed this part, right? So let's save this part. Let's check whether it's got on the same working directory. Okay, so we can directly go for the assembly now, right now, right? So let's unclick this, and this name will be final underscore asm underscore gas underscore stop, and then our unit as asm design APS. Okay, so let's assemble our first stove main part on this as a default position. Okay, so the next thing is we need to assemble that yeah, sorry, I forgot, keep on forgetting that name, like burner stand, right? So for this I'm just going to use this general constraint here, because anyway, like we don't want to use any kind of revolve rotational axis for this, right? So this axis, and yeah, this axis as a coincident, let's move this towards top, and this face, and this face. Now you can see that our part is fully constrained and is on yellow color, but if you click on OK, you can see that our part will be moved, because we have placed only one point here, so we need to place this point also. For that, Let me just go for the new set, select this axis and select this axis, and let me just make it as a coincident. Now we can able to see this is got fully constrained, and even if you click on OK, now you can see that this feature is not yet moved, right? So we need to assemble all this. Like I think I can try this, but I'm not sure like whether this will work or not, because we have used like a user defined function here, right? So I'm not sure. The surface and this axis. Yeah, even I am shocked, like I can't able to imagine like whether this, I don't know like whether this will work or not. Okay, sorry, no. Yeah, I think this is fine, but I think I have selected something wrong here. So let's go for the repeat again. Select these three, add, and select this, and select this. Okay, so that's all guys, like we have placed this part, right? Everything that we have created here is exactly good. And one more thing, like I have to create some extrude here, so let me just open this part separately. So before that I need to save this assembly once again, because like anything like this may got because we have used many things here, like many patterns here, right? So that may have some changes here. So let's go for the sketch, and let's have a reference to find out the midpoint here, and let's draw a circle like this, like and this will be 125, and this will be 100. And yeah, I have to do this for all the same. Instead of patterning it, we can do like this. Okay, so I just want to extrude this. Oops, not like this. Okay, so this will be 3, and let me add some taper feature for this. Let's have a value of 5, and it's not working, so let's go for the 10. So we need to go for the bigger values. Okay, I think 50. Yeah, it's fine for all these three. Okay, and let's save this part, and let's go for the final assembly, and let's regenerate this part one more time here. I think this looks really good for me. I think you guys to like this, right? So I think for the final thing is like we need to give some appearances for this part, right? So for the appearances, yep, I need to do this on my part itself. Okay, so let's open this part, and I'm just going to give a mask fabric black color. Yeah, so before that I have to give some metallic color for this part first of all. Okay, so metallic color for this, for this, for this, and for this, for this, for this. Okay, anyway, like everything will be selected except this, because these things are made up with a single extrude, right? Yeah, for this, and I think this is fine, but yeah, for this also, like let's go for the inner surface of this and this, and for the inner thing also. Okay, and let's give some metallic color for this also, of text, right? And for this faces, and this inner surface, and for this inner surface. So then yeah, for the burner pipes we can give the same color here for all these things here, 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 and here. So let's click on OK, and let's go for the shading with reflection. Now we can able to see this got a really a good real view, right? And yeah, sorry, like for the side frame also I just want to give the same color here. Let's go for the shading with reflections. Appearances for the internal surface, for this face, and for this bottom, and for this inner face, for all these faces, and yeah, this is fine. So let's save this and let's go for the assembly and let's check. Yeah, everything is got changed. And the next thing is like we can change in this part itself. I'm going to give some fabricated black color for the entire part like this. Okay, so for the burners we can have some separate color um, intense surface of this. Okay, and if we go for the shading with reflections, yeah, got some good view, but I think this doesn't look good, right? Yep, because this coloring part is a very difficult part for me, so I can't able to select some standard color for all these. um, yeah, now it looks good, good, right? So for this all these burners, for this and for this, oops, for the intern surface for this also, okay, I forgot about this. Let's go for the shading with edges here, and yeah, we have created this, right? Okay, so let's save this and let's go for the assembly. Everything is got changed except this. So for this yep, sorry, for this we can able to give some different color, but I don't know whether which to select this. um, so let's go for the fabricated color itself, so I don't want to spend much time on this. Like this, for this and for this. Okay, so let's hide all these dead planes and let's have view on the shading with the reflections. So yep, guys, I think this looks really good, like it looks really amazing, right? Like a real gas stove, right? I think let's give some this dark color for this face, like this surface. I think this even like this looks good, right? Sorry. So let's go for this, yeah, because we have given the color on the assembly itself, right? So we can able to give all the colors for this. So in terms of face, for this and for this and for the bottom, and yeah, I think this looks good. And for this, for text, like I tried to give some different color, like metals, gold, gold, polished. Yep, I think this looks good, but okay, so let's go for that color itself because um, I'm not satisfied with this color. I thought of like it should have some bright color here, but it's not. Okay, okay, so I think this is fine. Okay, so even you may have some different color for this. Okay, you can able to give any kind of for this. So if you like this color, you can have this color on your part, or else like you can have your own innovative color on this. Like I said before, now this button, like this adjustable key, looks really good, right? Because we have some created like round features here, so now it looks really good, right? So that's all, guys. Like we will see in next video with a very interesting content. So thanks for watching, and if you want more videos related Creo or mechanical engineering or maybe based on any kind of thing, or if you guys have liked with this content, you can comment below so that I will upload very interesting videos on my upcoming days. Okay, so thank you guys. Like we will see next video. Until then, bye.